What's up, guys? Cody with Thompson Family Homestead. Wanted to give everybody a progress update on our pond. They have dug out a lot more dirt and there's a lot more water flowing in. But I was also going to show you the neighbor's yard that's buying all the dirt out of our pond to raise the level of his land, because it was very swampy. But if y'all got a homestead and you got a swampy area of your land that you want to bring up, a pond is a great way to save you a lot of money rather than paying someone to bring in load after load of dirt. They've gotten almost 1,000 loads of sand and dirt out of our pond so far. And our neighbor owns, I think it's about 5 acres total, but he's bringing up right now, I think he's trying to level up about 3 acres, maybe 2.5. So they're getting pretty close to leveling it off. So far on his land, they have put about 300 loads of dirt, and they've hauled a lot out of here too. But anyways, I'll give y'all a little video of the pond here, and then I'll show you my neighbor's land and how it's looking. And that way y'all can kind of get an idea of what y'all could do to your land. Bring up some swamp, get you a pond for your animals to feed in. We actually plan on swimming in it this summer because it's going to be spring fed. But you can also, fill it full of fish. We're going to do catfish, hybrid brim, maybe some tilapia, a couple largemouth bass, and we're going to throw some shad in there as bait fish to keep all the predator fish, full and healthy. We're going to throw some aquatic plants in there because they naturally filtrate the water. But anyways, a pond's just a fun thing for your family or any homestead. Highly suggest it. We're actually getting our pond dug for free. Different areas it can vary. Some people will actually pay you to dig your pond if they're taking the dirt. So we're just basically, I'm trading the company for their services, running all the tractors. They're selling the dirt to my neighbor, so they're making money. I'm getting my pond dug for free, and everybody's happy. Earlier in the year, when I first tried to get a pond dug, I called a couple companies, and they actually wanted to charge me $10,000 and keep all my dirt. So we held off for a little bit. Then I found these guys, Dirt Pro, and they are out of Callahan, Florida. Really good guys so far. They're doing a great job. But they're making a ton of money. I'm getting my pond dug, and my neighbor's getting his property fixed. So it's a win-win for everybody. But if you're just having the pond dug and all of the dirt kept on your property, then you're probably going to have to pay, the company, because they're not making any money. But some companies, you can work out a deal where they dig the pond, you keep some dirt, and they sell some dirt, and then it's a win-win for everybody. But let me flip the camera around, and I'll give y'all a little tour of the place and let you see where they're at. And anyways, if y'all are thinking about digging a pond on your farm, do it, because it's a fun process watching your land transform. Your animals are going to love it. Your family's going to love it. You can have some fish fries in the future. But anyways, we'll give y'all the tour. So this is one of their dozers right here. And you can tell that bank over there is higher than the other banks. Our land is on a crest. Our house and shop is on the highest point of our property, and then it all slopes down here. But this was a big blackjack hill, so beautiful sand. And as soon as they turn that pump off, this water fills up quick. That pump got cut off maybe an hour ago, and there's probably a good 3 foot of water deep on that side, and it's just slowly filling up. So I think it's going to be a pretty pond when it's all done. Good, clean, fresh water. We're having that culvert pipe put in, so if there is any overflow issues with, rain, or when the monsoons come during hurricane season, we won't have to worry about the pond overflowing the brim and messing up our road here. But this is another one of their machines right here. They said they really like Case equipment. Actually, earlier they let me take a ride in this dump truck. I was like a kid in a sandbox. I'm a machinist by trade, but sometimes I wish I would have become a dirt digger for a living, because they basically just get to play all day. Show you this side of the pond. So they're gonna come back and smooth all these banks out, make it real nice and flat, so I can get around here with the mower and be able to mow and be able to walk around. They're gonna dress this property line up for me. That way it's nice and flat again, so the grass can grow. Then I'm gonna do a fence going all the way down the front of our property. It's about 600 foot of road frontage. So that's gonna be a project in itself, putting all that fence up. But on this side of the road is my neighbor's property, and it was really low. And you drive a four-wheeler over here, the four-wheeler would literally disappear. I almost lost my four-wheeler. I had to get my 2500 Chevy out to come pull it out because it was stuck so bad. But anyways, I think it's about 2.5 acres, maybe 3 cleared. I'm thinking more like 2.5. But so far, with about 300 loads of dirt over here, they've really brought it up. It's come up about, down there at the edge of the woods, they probably brought it up almost 4 foot already. Up here, you're looking closer it got to the road. The higher the road was from the base dirt. So up here, right in this area, they probably brought it up a good 5 foot, maybe 6. So 300 loads of dirt went pretty far, farther than I was expecting. Well, they're gonna work it all the way down, keep bringing it up about to where you see that green grass down there. That area down there is my grandfather's land, but the guy's just gonna use this to grow some grass. The main reason he's doing all this to this property is right down there by that green stake. There is the only documented spring in, I believe, Northeast Florida, or this area of Northeast Florida, around Bryceville, Callahan area. That spring is called Sonoa Springs. There's actually a whole neighborhood up the road from us named after it. But if you crack the lid on that well, it is just constant, free-flowing, crystal clear water. I mean, I go and drink out of it when I'm down there fishing. I mean, the water is delicious. But that spring/well has been here since the 1800s. People used to come here in their Model Ts and get water from it. But he bought this property to own that spring, which is pretty cool because there's a lot of history behind it. But he owns a ranch up the road, so he's gonna, I believe, try to pump the water up to his ranch for his cows and all his cattle. And he has a big pond, lake up there. So anyways, pretty cool, guys. If y'all want to do a pond, I highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun. You can do a lot of stuff with the dirt, or just have a fun private beach for you to enjoy. Wanted to give y'all a view from the other side. So the total pond at the top of the banks is about 1 acre, but the actual surface area of the pond, if you were to measure the actual water, we're going to take measure around the 4 corners basically at the water level, probably come out to be about 3/4 of an acre, and we'll end up being about 15 foot deep. So I'm really looking forward to all this silt clearing up and having this beautiful water. I've read that you can put a chemical powder in there called alum, and it will actually pull all the silt down to the bottom and clarify the water really fast. So I'm researching that right now, seeing how much it is to buy in bulk, and hopefully we can get the water clear it up faster than a couple months. From people I've talked to that had ponds dug, said it can take anywhere from 3 months to a year to clear up, depending on what kind of soil you have. We don't have that much clay, so the dirt guys said it would probably clear up a lot quicker. They said clay takes the longest to clear up, or if you have like really rich black dirty soil, that one actually can never sometimes clear up because the soil's so rich. Your pond will always look brown or murky. But they said clay and sand are your best looking ponds down here in Florida. But anyways, guys, thanks for checking out my video. They are off for the weekend, but we will be digging again next week. So I'll try to post some more videos of the pond. But anyways, y'all have a good, safe weekend. Stay COVID-19 free. Enjoy your Easter Sunday. And we'll catch y'all later.